Mike's Train Room. I hope you've watched some of my other videos which can be found on this channel. In this video I want to look at which version of Rapido's train is faster, Turbo 1 or Turbo 2. It was released by Rapido Trains in 2008, but it took me until last year to actually have a train room sufficiently large with track laid to run the complete train. As Jason Sharon would often say, don't take your model out of the box 20 years later and expect it to run like new and then complain to us. Well, let's look at the history of this particular model I'm running. After their release in 2008 of the Turbo Train, Rapido put out a new gearbox kit with traction wheels, as the first gear kit wasn't providing good slow speed running. Fortunately, I was able to obtain one of these kits and had Dan Darnell, who was working at George's Trains, install it for me. Since then, it's been stored in a box. Now, in order to get this particular train running, I had to basically tear the whole thing apart, each car, resolder a bunch of connections, check every electrical connection, every pole connector and spring connector on the entire set of 17 intermediate cars and the 2 PDUs. In addition, I added weights. The whole combination makes this train a lot heavier than the original was, but I was able to get it to perform well with all 7 intermediate cars, save for one, for which the connection piece of the middle truck was broken and irreparable. So we start a speed test. Good practice is to have the track inspected, tamp down any loose pallets. So we'll send the tamper around on a look-see. Now that is done. It's time to start up both turbo trains. One the CN version white with 6 intermediate cars, and the new Turbo 2 is via yellow paint scheme and 3 intermediate cars via 2. We'll start them both out and run them around the track until we get rather parallel and see what the relative speed is. One caveat, Turbo 2 is running on a track slightly longer than Turbo 1. The Turbo 2 is shorter and lighter than the Turbo 1 by 3 intermediate cars. So you can make your own assessment. So enjoy, and I hope you found this of interest. Let me know in your comments.